Hi ladies, welcome to week 32. I'm actually 32 weeks 1 day because yesterday I just couldn't be bothered doing the video. I just had a bit of a relaxing day. Yeah, I didn't do my makeup, and I would never be caught dead without my makeup. Like, I won't even walk to the mailbox without, putting a little bit on. So yes, 32 weeks 1 day, officially 8 months pregnant. Holy crap, I cannot believe, I can't even believe I'm that far along. Like, it seriously seems like I only just found out like a couple of weeks ago. Like, I still remember like finding out and telling Benji, and it just feels like it was only a few days ago, So to now be 8 months pregnant, I can barely comprehend it. It's just ridiculous how quick this has gone. I never thought, usually you think, yeah, pregnancies, they go so slow. And like with my son, I felt like his pregnancy just went on forever because, in the beginning I was always worried. I was just so worried about having a miscarriage, even though I had no reason to, be as freaked out about it as I was. I was really scared of miscarrying with him, and I think that's what made it really drag on, because I was just, so worried all the time. Whereas with this one, it's just, I started off the pregnancy, obviously she was a surprise baby, so the pregnancy started off a lot different than with Caden, because Caden was completely planned. We wanted him, and we didn't think we'd get pregnant that quick, but we wanted Caden. We was actively trying, and then with this pregnancy, because it was such a shock, I guess I dealt with it emotionally a lot different. But anyway, God, way off the subject. 32 weeks. Okay, so earlier in the week, me and Cade went into the city, and we ended up doing a lot of walking, and when I got home, I had really sore legs. I get sore on, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but I get sore like on the inside of my thighs, and I'm wondering if it's because of my hips, starting to move and getting into position for the birth. I'm not sure. I can't really think of any other reason why I would have sore legs. It's not like I do 100 squats a day or something. Yeah, also I had, it was kind of like a burning sensation in my lower abdomen, so like, below my belly button. And so like I was just like, oh God, I bet you this is stretch marks on their way. But I actually haven't had that feeling since. I do, however, get like at the bottom of my rib cage. I've had it probably the past few days. It's like the bottom of my rib cage feels like sore and burning. So I'm not, you don't really get stretch marks up there. So I'm wondering if that's also just from, my rib cage starting to widen out to accommodate the uterus. I don't know, who knows. I'm seeing my midwife tomorrow, so I will ask her about that. I had another weird pregnancy dream. I suppose it wasn't so weird, just another pregnancy dream. In my dream I was like holding my belly, and then I just like looked down, and then I could like see her nose through my skin, like the shape of it or whatever. And then then I could see her, like her lips, and then I could just see like her whole head, like perfectly. And in my dreams she had big ears, and Benji has got kind of, I wouldn't really call them big ears, they're just sort of long, like he has longish lobes. And in my dream I was just like, oh my God, she's got Benji's ears. And then I took a photo of it, and yeah, in my dream when I looked back at the photo, it exactly like Caden did when he was a baby. I'm feeling a lot of movements way down low. Like, it's like I'm hoping she's still head down, but I don't know, I've got no idea, because when I feel my stomach at the top of my uterus, what I feel, to me what it feels like is big and round. So, like, I guess to me it could either be, you know, like the spine and the butt, or the head. So I'll find out tomorrow, but I'm really hoping she's still head down. But yeah, so the movements I get down, like right down low, they're either her punching or kicking. I'm hoping she's still head down. I mean, I know there's still time for her to move, but just knowing that everything is already heading in the right direction is a comfort to me, because you know, it's just one step closer to not having to have another C-section. Because I honestly, I want to avoid a C-section at all costs. I'm not going to lie, if I have to have another C-section, I'm going to be devastated. I'm going to be really, really upset. Just because, I mean, you know, it's, again, me missing out on having a normal birth, you know, vaginal birth. Missing out on me actually, you know, doing the work to get her out. I just feel like with Caden, it's like I didn't get closure, sort of thing, if that makes sense. Like, you know, the natural end to pregnancy is you do a lot of hard work, you push your baby out, you know, and then you hold them. But with Caden, it was just in an operating theatre. They cut me out, they pulled him out, they showed me him for a couple of seconds, and then they took him away. So it feels like I just didn't have like that big work up to the big finale, and then, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's how it is with me. I totally got off track then, and now I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, that's right, yeah, her being head down and not wanting a C-section. Yeah, I'm gonna be really, really, really devastated if I have to have another C-section. And it's not only just because of the, like what I was just talking about, the whole, you know, feeling of closure, like having had to have pushed her out myself and, you know, all that. It's also the fact that it is a major surgery, and, you know, who wants to be recovering from a major surgery when you have a 4-year-old to look after and a newborn? It just makes the situation a lot harder than what it, you know, would have been, sort of thing. We had our second antenatal class the other night. This class was a lot more sort of interesting to me, because last week's class was more geared towards the men, and like, you know, sort of what they thought about, you know, the labour and looking after a newborn was going to be like, and whatever questions they wanted. Whereas this week's session was about labour and delivery. And we watched a birth video, but we didn't see, there was nothing graphic at all. It was filmed from like up, you know, like up looking down on the mother. So, you know, there was no graphic shots or anything. And yeah, all the men pretty much said how, like Benji said, he didn't realise how clean it was going to be. Like, I guess in his mind he imagined there being like, you know, a lot of blood and gore and just it being really messy. So he was really shocked at that. And yeah, the men were just really like, they didn't realise it wasn't, you know, just like full on screaming pain, just like full on like, yeah, the whole way through. Like, they were actually, you know, between contractions, like there's time to just rest and chill out, and, you know, it's not constant pain. You get a little bit of relief, and then you get another one, and then there's a little bit of relief. So yeah, I get a sore back like all the damn time. I can't get comfortable. Like, no matter how I sit, it hurts. I mean, it's not to the point where like Like, it's not enough to, like, make me just be like, oh my god, I just want to cry, I'm in so much pain and I'm so uncomfortable. It's just, it's annoying. It's really annoying. I've been still having acid reflux, but I would say I've had it worse in previous weeks than I have this past week. And it's just a real slight burn down my throat. It's really nothing. It's just annoying, and just really all the symptoms that I'm having, none of them are really anything that are so bad that I feel like I need to physically do something about it. They're all just annoying, you know. As far as peeing frequently, I pee a lot during the day, but I don't get woken up by it at night. Like, I have not once gotten up during the night to go to the toilet, so that's good. Maybe that'll come in later weeks, who knows. Her movements, I wouldn't say she's had a whole lot of movements the last couple of days. I don't know, I mean, excuse me. You know, she's getting big, so obviously she can't be in there doing acrobatics like she was, you know, around like 20 weeks or whatever. But I do feel her like stretching out, and I'm feeling her like hitting my hip bones, so that's kind of a weird feeling. My linea nigra, or however you say that, that line that goes down your belly, I think it's getting a little bit darker, but it's still super, super faint. Like, you have to really look for it to find it. And it's actually extended upwards past my belly button. But yeah, again, you've got to like know it's there to see it really, because even I sometimes look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, is it still there? Like, and I've got to actually look for it. I'm feeling hungry a lot more often. Like yesterday, you know, I had breakfast, lunch and tea, and like 2 hours after I had tea, I was like, oh my god, I'm starving. And even now, like, I had breakfast and I'm hungry again. But yeah, what can you do? You know, she needs to put on weight, so that's obviously why I'm needing more food. I've noticed I'm craving a lot of sweet things, and I have completely forgotten to mention my cravings in the past few months. I don't even know how it slipped my mind since, like, I don't know, I always have a craving for something. You know, if I don't get it, like, I won't go nuts, and I don't, like, physically have to have it that second, but I will go get it at the, you know, soonest opportunity or whatever. So yeah, I've been craving things like, now I'm not like a chocolate eater really at all, but I am wanting chocolate like all the time. Like, you know, be it just a chocolate bar or an iced chocolate, milkshake, frappe, a hot chocolate. I'm just going crazy on chocolate. I'm really surprised I haven't put on a lot more weight actually, because of just how much chocolate I eat. Ugh. Also, more recent cravings have been for salami, like, you know, the sliced salami or whatever that you buy in the deli section. Or not the deli section, like, you know, in the little packet, because I know you're not allowed to eat deli food. Not allowed to eat deli food. My throat is like scratchy. Also scones. Oh my god, I want scones so bad, it's ridiculous. Like with, you know, butter and raspberry jam and a little bit of cream. Oh, I honestly, you don't understand. I got some the other day. On the board, they had, I was under like scones and toast or whatever, and I was like, oh my god, they have scones! I have to get them. And it said like, for 1 scone, jam and cream. And then it had for 2 scones, jam and cream. And she must have assumed that one was for me and one was for Caden, because I was in there with Caden. So she brought them out on 2 plates, and I'm like, yeah, they're both mine. And they were delicious. And I think I'm gonna make some, because I just want them so bad. Also biscuits. I am like loving the biscuits lately, especially with, you know, my hot chocolate. Well, that's another thing that's really pissing me off. I can't find a really nice hot chocolate. God. What did I try? I tried Nestle hot chocolate. You know, like the powder, and you add hot water and milk to it. it didn't cut it for me. I needed to have like, 3 or 4 big teaspoons for it to be like really nice and chocolatey. And I bought this other one. I think it's Jarrah hot chocolate something. I don't know. Belgian hot chocolate. I've got no idea. I can't remember. And it tastes like shit. Like, if that's what chocolate tastes like in their part of the world, man, I feel so sorry for you. So yeah, back in the day, there used to be this hot chocolate you could buy in like little individual sachets, and I thought that's what I had bought, but the one I used to buy like years back was really, really good. So yeah, that craving will not cease until I find a good damn hot chocolate. I think I might just go back to Milo. At least I know Milo tastes good. Anyway, so I have now got all the supplies for the thank you gift. So I actually ran out of ribbon while I was wrapping the ones that I've already filled. Oh, that's another thing. What did I buy? I bought about 4 bags of lollies. Like, it cost like $20, and it didn't even fill. Oh yeah, no, it filled about half of them. So friggin', I'm kind of pissed off about that, because I already spent like $40 on the packaging alone. So then $20 for the lollies, which only filled like half of them. So now I've got to buy, more. And so it's coming pretty close to almost $100 just for these bloody thank you gifts. So I ended up spending way more on this baby shower than I ever wanted to, but what can you do? But yeah, here is what the thank you gift looks like. Stupid computer. So it's a black box with a hot pink ribbon, and of course you can't see how good the colours are because my camera sucks. So there's a little bow on top with the little dummy. Yeah. And then the tag, which you're not going to be able to read. I'll put in pictures because the pictures look a lot better than this looks on camera. But it says, thank you from Benji and Chantel. And on the back, it says, we are so happy you were able to make it and to share this special day with us as we await the arrival of our little girl. And then little in quotation thingies, it says, a baby is cuddles and tickles on toes, the sweet smell of powder and a kiss on the nose. Thank you so much for coming today and for making this day so memorable for us. My voice is all kind of hoarse. But yes, that's that. As far as the quilt goes, I have not done anything on it. I'm so slack. I just sort of don't want to spend the money buying fabric for that when, she still needs things that, like, she actually needs. So, yeah. I don't even know if I'll have it finished before she's born, but, I mean, it's for a cot anyway, so it doesn't even really matter because she's going to be going in the bassinet. Also, my nan, she was going to be coming on June the 18th, I think it was. She's now coming May 25, so it's only a couple of weeks ago, so that's going to be great. It's going to be nice to be able to spend some time with her before the baby's actually born. So it's, not like full on all baby 24/7. We can actually, go out and have, lunch and stuff together and just spend some time together before the baby comes and takes up everyone's time. So I guess that is it. I will just do a belly shot. My weight yesterday morning was 71.3 kilos. So that's a weight gain of 300 grams from last week. Get the babs. I think that is it. Okay, so I'll do the belly shot now. Alrighty, here is from the front. On the side. Geez, it looks low and pointy at the moment. No. That is 103 centimeters. Alright ladies, I will see you all for week 33. Bye.